Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Madals, this is Go 4 SC2 Monday. And we're getting in to map number 3 of this best of 3. The first semi-final. Of course, many of you tuning in live at the moment waiting for Jaedong's semi-final. That will be coming up next. Spawning down in the bottom right-hand position as the yellow Protoss player. He won game number 1 with a cannon rush. Lost game number 2 playing very greedy. Representing Max Flow, it's Pal. His opponent to the top left, the red Zerg player. Bringing him back in the second game to force the ace game, it's Elazer. ZvP, of course, a very fun matchup. Really excited to see exactly what Pal's going to do here. Sending a probe out nice and early. This is just to scout. No Forge, probably going to be going Nexus first. Meanwhile, Elazer looks to be going for that hatch first yet again. Playing greedy. After being cannon rush game number 1, I'm surprised that he's doing this. But note he's pulled the Overlord over just to make sure that he's completely aware if a cannon rush was coming down. So Pal, not going to be doing anything too greedy, but the Overlord is keeping a good eye on precisely what's going on. Meanwhile, Pal just takes his natural. No risk of a cannon rush, although there's no way for Elazer to know about that yet. Spawning pool is now started, so it's nothing absolutely crazy. No hatch pool play. And it's actually a good response up against this Nexus first. It is always very risky going hatch pull, unless you know that your opponent has gone for a gateway expand. Still, probe keeping good scouting information. Going to be able to see that the extractor has been taken nice and early. This is a bit unusual compared to the norm. Generally speaking, when an Overlord has been able to scout the third Nexus, this gas wouldn't be taken. Instead, a third would be secured in around the next 5-10 seconds, and then you just get straight in. But by getting this gas, speed can get taken a lot faster. The map control shifts over to Elazer's side. It means proxy pylons or anything like that are a lot harder to get down. Pal's still being very active with this first probe he sent out nice and early. Third base timing from Elazer probably isn't going to be super fast now. Around 5:36 minutes most likely. Unless he cuts something. And that's because of the gas that he got in order to get Zergling's speed down. It does slow things. Pal now hidden this probe down to the left of a potential third base location. An Overlord is on its way through, and depending on its exact path, may see this probe. Should just catch it, I think, maybe. Is it? Yes. Okay, does see it. So, this immediately gives away where things are. 5 minutes, down comes that hatchery, so it pretty much as early as it could be done there. No gas re-coming out yet, but there are a lot of lings, so this is going to be a very heavy speedling, aggressive play now. But with the third coming down, it shouldn't be all in. Going all in with this is quite a brave move, but clearly a game that Elazer wants it to be exceptionally quick. No way really for Power to scout this down, and because the Overlord's moved off that probe that was hidden, it may be unknown that it's actually in position there. At home, there's one sentry and one Zealot, a second sentry coming through now. But this is going to be a tough hold for Pal, especially with just so many speedlings on the way through, and there's actually a big commitment to even more. This is pretty much all in now. It's going to be hard to transition out of. Now streaming through come those lings. Force fields are going to have to be right on the money every single time. Chrono boosting out more sentries. The Cyber Core already lost all of its shields. More Zerglings still coming forward. They're getting a nice amount of surface area on this Cybernetics Core. Down goes one of the pylons. The Cyber Core is about to fall. That's going to need a lot of additional walling. Pal is going for it. A gateway falls though, and a couple of lings sneak through. That's going to allow the sentries to get taken down. Photon Overcharge triggered on that Nexus. Emergency defense is an act. But with no production, this is going to be exceptionally hard for POW now. The Zerglings can just stream up into the main. There's a gap in that force field. The sentry just off the money that it needed. And that means the Lings up in the main base. The probe's going to try and transfer down towards the natural, where the Photon Overcharge will at least give some form of a defense. But with just so many Lings here, POW is taking quite substantial damage. Cleaned out a good number of these Zerglings though. More are on the way through, but with additional gateways there, and still more Lings in production, POW is currently holding. Photon Overcharge has now finished. Only the Mothership Core chipping away. One gateway falls, and this is looking very troublesome for POW. GG, good luck, and Elazer is going to be the first finalist of the night.